Hey folks, we're here in Deltona, Florida. We're looking at an off-market deal we got from a realtor that we buy a lot of properties from. One thing I noticed, like brand new roof, almost brand new. So that's an awesome thing. You got a single car garage. We own two other properties on the street, so I know what type of tenant we're gonna get. The area is fine, working class neighborhood. The only thing about this street, it is kind of a pass-through street. It's a bit busy. And that's the only negative thing I can see. It definitely needs some cleanup. Now tenants just moved out. So this is it. It's got terrazzo floor. The best thing to do with this floor is try and get a chemical, clean it up, and polish it. And then you don't have to worry about floors, because putting new floor in this is going to cost a lot. So you can basically get this looking half decent if you just get the right stuff. Obviously, it's going to need a little cleanup and paint, light fixtures if needed. Now, this is typical of when a tenant, is asked to leave. A lot of times they leave stuff behind. You can deduct it off the security deposit. Well, security deposit doesn't come with this deal. So we'll have to clean up and fix up everything on this property. Now, to me, it looks like it's in rough shape. There's a lot of repairs that need to be done on this property. You got busted up doors, missing doors, stains on the terrazzo. But overall, these type of homes are built very well. Block homes on a block foundation, they can last forever. Got to replace that door. Now it's got like a Jack and Jill bathroom where, like, if you open this door, you'll have access to the tub, and then there'll be a door there. So it's technically a 1.5 bath. I guess the master could be here, so they have access to that half bath. Got a lot of holes in the wall and doors and stuff. You got this furniture, but overall it's not that bad. If we clean up the floors, paint, do some minor handyman repairs, this thing will look good in a few days. Now you got this kitchen. Best thing to do with this kitchen, just clean it up, clean it up and repair it. If we have to paint it, paint it. Only issue I see here basically is that it's missing the bottom and the doors. Best thing to do is just try and get replacement doors and put a bottom in, or if we have to, we could probably try and just get a couple cabinets there. Let's say it come in white, and then we paint the rest of the cabinets white and put hardware on it to all match. It is hard to notice. Countertops look fine, so everything looks fine. It's missing a stove. Now, when I look at this fridge, it looks like there's some stuff kind of oozing out of there, and it smells. So a lot of times what happens is once the power is off, food could be in there for a long period of time. I'm not going to attempt to open that. What we'll probably do is, we might get the handyman just to open it up, see if we can clean it out. If not, we'll just tape it shut, put it to the curb. Looks like a piece of glass is broken there. Now you got washer and dryer hookup washers here. We don't supply them, so we'll just bring it right to the curb or give it to one of the handymen. Clean up all this. I apologize, there's no power. Fix up all this garbage here, this kind of stuff, is too dangerous. So get it all cleaned up. And then in here, where it's very hard to see, is a single car garage. So overall, this thing's looking good. So that's 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath. Now, what I noticed on this property, this would usually be a sliding door going to the outside. Somebody's built an all block addition. You generally don't see this much work put into an addition. Well, this is a solid addition. It's got block walls and block floor. This adds another bedroom plus another additional space. And it's also under AC, so you can see the vents there. So Somehow we'll get drywall on these walls or texture these walls. We'll do something to make this room look decent. We'll probably just leave the ceiling that way and just replace any fallen ceiling panels. You don't have to spend that much time. But we'll probably, now I look at it, probably have to drywall the walls, make sure all this electrical is up to code. And then you've got this other room right off to the side of this. Well, I would just technically say that someone could use this as these two rooms as a master because it's really big. The only issue is they don't have access to the bathroom. You can see this is the original back of the house wall, so we'll have to get that all cleaned up. And I'm not sure why this is all down. I looked up there, it didn't look like it was leaking. And like I said, the roof is brand new. So we'll have to take a look at that and put it all back together. It doesn't look like a big deal. There's a broken window there, and they got a window unit there with a missing window. So we'll get this all figured out, why they have a window unit, and maybe the air is not blowing strong enough because you got another vent here. But overall, we'll get this thing looking good. So basically, it's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, in my opinion, because you could turn this certainly into a bedroom. It's got the air. We'll just have to find a closet. It's a very big space too, you know. So that's the deal. It's for sale for $148. Zillow, even though Zillow's inaccurate, says it's $198. So there's $50,000 in equity, but don't forget when you look at Zillow and places like that, that's retail. That's getting it in tip-top shape and ready to rock and roll. So there is a cost involved to getting it that up to that price. But I actually believe that the Zillow estimate's slightly too low. This should be probably closer to 210, 220 because of this extra square feet. Is making a big difference. So if we can get this extra square feet to look good, but that would be to sell it. We're not going to sell it right now. We're going to hold on to it and rent it out. I think we could probably get $1,400 in rent, $1,500 in rent. Depends, you know, how crazy we go on the rehab. So I feel comfortable around $1,350, $1,400 in rent. And that's the deal. So thanks for watching.